If you need a hero, you might want to stick around and watch today's video. So let's get into it. Hello and welcome to another episode of Bricks and Toys. My name is Brandon, and we are not in the studio, and we are not in the hallway. We are in my frickin' kitchen. And the reason we're in my frickin' kitchen today is because I really don't have a proper space to film a video like this at the moment. So, what is today's video all about? Well, we have two subjects into one video that we're going to get into today. Subject number one is a literal review and build, time lapse, the whole shebang, and that is going to be the new Marvel Spider-Man Final Battle set. Now, this set is the main focus of today's video. So, after we're done doing our video onto this, we're going to have a second portion of this video to where we are going to talk about the new DC sets of the Batmobile, Batman vs. the Joker chase, the Batwing, Batman vs. the Joker. Back here we have the June release of the Black Widow and Captain America motorcycles. Somehow I missed that one, so we're going to talk about it today. And then stuff behind the billboard back here is Sonic and Tails, one of the new Sonic sets. It is the Tails Workshop and Tornado Plane. So we're going to review those sets right after we're done doing the build and review of the main course of today. So, just so you guys already know, all this is ready to go and to be reviewed, so I'm not going to be moving boxes around because then that would spoil everything. So we do have the Bat system ready to go for the Spider-Man No Way Home set. Love the movie. I need to watch it again, but it's not on any streaming platforms because of the whole Sony and Disney type clash thing, but I really need to watch it again. I would really love to watch it again, and I might understand a little bit more about this final battle scene. Building it, it kind of clicks, but overall I just remember the general gist of the movie, you know, the multiverse into Spider-Man. Pretty sick stuff. But let's go ahead, let's get into this. So, Spider-Man Final Battle. So, let's go ahead and let's hop into box design. And honestly, this is a 10 and older set, and the set is honestly made to be marketed towards 10 and older. It has all the minifigs spelled out for you. Tom Holland Spider-Man, Tobey Spider-Man, Garfield Spider-Man. And then we have Doctor Strange, MJ, Ned, Green Goblin, Electro, and Doc Ock. It also has it in where it is in a whole nother play mode, indicating that this set is made to be played with. On the back, it's pretty much the same thing. And then over here, we do have the reminder from Marvel Studios. It is from the No Way Home movie with all three of the Spider-Mans. So overall, it does have really good artwork. I have no complaints with it. It is going to be a 10 on that front. Now, with packaging, this set did come in 7 bags. Each bag is an individual bag. The overall book and everything was super simple. No complaints with that. I'm going to give it another 10. And now we're at the portion of the video where we need to jump in and do a time lapse. So enjoy the quick little time lapse that I filmed on this 900 piece build, and we're going to be back for the review, and then we'll finish grading this thing up with the board. So now we're at the review of this set. We clearly have the portal ring where Doctor Strange comes in. We have the Electro coming up right behind Doctor Strange. Then we have Ned right there on one of the crown pieces. Then we have the Green Goblin with his glider. Then we have the cube down here. Then we have Tom Holland's Spider-Man doing a weird back thing. Then we have Garfield's Spider-Man looking like he's coming in to rescue MJ. And then up here we have Tobey Maguire's Spider-Man. Looks like he's about to take on Doc Ock. And like I said, one thing to mention about this Doc Ock, the other form of him is the one that is known in the Daily Bugle set. Coming around, we got a little hammer sitting on the scaffolding. And then I didn't know where to put their heads at, so I just put all their heads grouped up down here with all the extra stuff. And then one of the cool things is if you pull this down, you will see another of the Doctor Strange portal rings going into the Sanctum Sanctorum. So I thought that was pretty cool. Here we can get a good back look of everything. The scaffolding going around the Statue of Liberty's head is pretty unique with this. And then if you do lift up here, you do get a little bit of an Easter egg of Sandman's hand. We may be wondering, where is Sandman? Well, there he is. So that is a really cool thing about this set. Just keep letting you guys get around for all the details. We do have some generators down there. I like the little bucket on the scaffolding, really sealing the fact that this is under construction. Then we do have a camera as well. And let's just take a second to really look at those new curved pieces. They go into a axle type stud, if you see the cross type brick. So that's how those connect compared to the normal ones that we are used to. So that is the review of this awesome Spider-Man Final Battle set. Now, man, isn't that set just incredible? It's one of those sets that I really just can't quit staring at. I mean, it's awesome. The box actually doesn't do it as much justice as when you actually get it built. When you get it built, it's amazing. So now let's go ahead and let's finish grading this set. And let's start off with build quality. Overall build quality, it's pretty sturdy. This is a 10 and older set, and when you are building it, it really resembles that. And overall, I'm going to give the build quality an 8. Part usage is pretty standard stuff. We do have some new parts, and I don't really remember any Technic going into this set, so it is pretty much Lego. So I am going to stick with it and give it an 8. Playability, as you guys saw, Sandman's hand is hidden into the set. It's got the scaffolding. You can easily put the minifigure arms grabbing the scaffolding. There's lots of little things. You can change out Spider-Man's head. When it comes to playability, it's an easy 10. For ease of display, again, I'm going to do another 10 because just to display it is just amazing, and you can stage it in so many ways. So that is awesome. The selection of minifigs is clearly a 10. The set is currently on back order, but I did see it at my Lego store. So like Saturday's video with the Corvette, I am going to give it an 8 because it is fluctuating availability. And then price, this set does come in at $110. And I do think for what you get, that is an amazing deal. I don't know why they couldn't just break it off as an even 100, but whatever. I'm going to give it a 9. And is the set fun? Yes, 10 for fun. So let's add all this up and we'll have our score. So in total, we get 93 points. And 93 is exactly what I would feel about this set. When I saw that it was coming out, I saw that they had another one for the Avengers, and That one I have no interest in, but when I saw this one with the multiverse of the bad guys and the Spider-Man and how they wrapped it all up in here, I was like, this has to come home. So 93 is exactly how I feel, and if you guys are on the fence about it, definitely go out and get it. So now let's go ahead and let's hop into the other hero sets that we have to review and talk about today. So to get this dive-in started, let's unveil what we're going to be talking about. We have those lovely sets. Then right over here, we have the Sonic and Tails Tornado Plane. So let's bring you guys in and let's take a look at these sets. So let's start off with this review segment with the 76224 Batman versus the Joker chase. Now I do think that this car is very similar to what you would get with the Batcave set, but overall it is really nice. I really like the detail on this one. When you do roll it, the turbo flames do show. You can turn a dial and pop out those machine guns, which is really cool. It's a really cool play feature. The roof does come off, revealing a cockpit and Batman fitting in there with everything. One thing to note about this Batman is when you take his helmet off, they whited out, dual molded the helmet instead of putting the white on his forehead. So that makes it really easy with that. So that is the Batmobile. Now let's move over to the next one, which is 76265 Batwing Batman versus the Joker. And here we do have a very nice Batwing. Now I do want to mention both of these Jokers are exactly the same. One just has a hat and the other one has a head of hair. Same thing with the Batmans. They both are exactly the same. Nothing different at all about these guys. Overall, the Batwing is a super simple design. Super simple, super nice. Really no complaints. I do think that these are built a little above scale, and they make really nice collector's pieces. One thing really cool about the Batwing is, I just dropped that on the floor, is it does have this storage compartment. But that's not the only thing, as I forgot to show you. Over here on the Batmobile, it also has a storage compartment for the tools and stuff. So both of these sets are really cool. I do highly recommend these sets. They are a little pricier, but they are above the Speed Champion scale, so that is a very good thing when you look at the price. The Batwing is about $35 US and the Batmobile is about $45 US. So, and one thing to note, like I said, is these are 8 and older sets, so they are meant to be played. But you are getting identical Jokers, just different hats, and identical Batmans with this set. So just keep that in mind. Other than that, these sets are incredible, and I definitely do recommend them. One set that I slept on in June was the Black Widow and Captain America motorcycles. Lately, I've been really looking for a Captain America minifig with S.H.I.E.L.D., and then I found out about this, and I should have already had this, but I slept on it, so whoops. This is only a 130-piece set. I do believe it is about $20 US. It is set number 76260. And it just comes with these really simply built bikes with some cannons. Black Widow does have a blaster in her hand, and Captain America does have his shield, and it does come with his hairpiece that I stuck to the side of the bike just to get it out of the way. Overall, just really simple. I mean, there's not a lot to really talk about with these. Just really nice minifigs, and the minifigs almost make up the cost of the entire set. So definitely a good little set to have. And then the last one we're going to talk about, because we already talked about this beauteous set, is this Sonic the Hedgehog. Now, I don't know if Sonic is a hero or a villain, or he's just a vigilante. Who knows what the hell he is, but I figured if I'm doing a heroes lineup, let's just go ahead and throw Sonic in there because he's always defeating the Eggman and all the bad stuff while he's trying to get those rings. So this is the Sonic the Hedgehog set. This is one of the new ones. It is 76991, Tails Workshop and Tornado Plane. So here's a good look at the workshop. Nothing really special. It is definitely a play set. I mean, that's what you would expect. So it is definitely a play set. It is what you would expect. It does have that cart and that little chair. And then you do have this little bee-looking thing right there. But the main focus of this set for me is not the rings. It is the tornado plane. I like how you can put Sonic on top and put Tails commanding the plane. I kind of want to work this in a goofy way into the Lego City. I will see how to do that. Now this set was, I believe, between 30 and 40 US. I'm not exactly sure. But overall, it is a really cool set, and it's really good for your kids or for adults that want to do stupid things with it to the Lego City. So that is the review of all of these sets. Now, let's wrap up this entire video. So guys, that does it for another small sets showcase. Probably one of the first ones we've done in, I think, forever, guys, like at least since March. But we're back to doing small set showcases for two reasons, everybody. Reason number one, it's just cheaper to do smaller things. And reason number two is there's not a lot of filming time. So because we're not filming a whole bunch of vlogs and stuff, it's just better just to get everything out in one video. If you guys like this video, please let me know in the comments down below if you were able to follow along and get the information that you needed out of this video, because I am doing this again with Star Wars. I have a ton of new Star Wars sets, and I'm going to do a build and review of the Yavin Rebel Base. And then, after we get done doing the build and the review of that, going to roll right on through and do individual quickie reviews of all the other smaller stuff. To me, just doing it like this makes so much more sense. So let me know in the comments below if you do feel that way as well. Also, let me know down in the comments below if you have any of these sets, or if I helped you make the decision to buy any of these sets. That's the whole point of doing this, is so you guys can see what they all look like. And hopefully I provide a little bit of additional information, like with the DC Batmobile and Batwing. I thought they were little tiny things like Speed Champion size for $35 and $45 a piece. But it turns out they are actually a larger scale, and they would not fit in a Lego City or anything close to it because they are larger. So I never knew that. So I really hope that if you're wondering if the same thing, that helps you out with that as well. So on that one, that's the end of the video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Let me know in the comments below. Please like, share, and subscribe as usual. And thank you for watching, and I appreciate you all.